Rocky Nation, welcome back to Season 2 of Food Plot Chronicles. We can't thank you enough for joining us once again, and we hope y'all enjoyed the first episode. Not gonna lie, dude, it was kind of boring. Boring? What do you mean? Well, I was just hoping that you were gonna be, moving earth on big tractors, planting seeds and stuff. Well, dude, we can't ignore the hard work that's gotta go in to prepare these food plots to sow the seed, okay? You want the meat and potatoes, we're setting the table here. Moving on to episode 2. So we're a couple weeks out from spraying everything, the grasses are all died out, and it's time to start moving some earth and putting some lime in the ground. Now our soil up here in Western New York is what they call sour. What that means is we need a lot of lime. So what we're using here in this episode is pelletized lime. It's hard for us to get ag lime into some of our food plots because some of our food plots, quite honestly, are just hard to get into in general. So we bought this bagged pelletized lime. We bought a brand new fertilizer spreader, and we're gonna be filling up this fertilizer spreader with lime, and we're gonna be applying it to all of our fields. We have been fortunate this spring already with dry weather. So along with putting down some lime, we're actually gonna be turning each one of our food plots and preparing them to plant corn and beans. I'm talking too much again, aren't I? Let's just get right to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it. We've got like 5,600 pounds of lime to put out and spread, another couple thousand of fertilizer, beans and corn, trying to get in by Monday. Bagged lime and fertilizer compliments of our good buddy John DeFranco, The Village Outdoors in Kirtland, Ohio. Best pricing, Paisano pricing all day long. And this is what we gotta move. Boom, boom, boom. Move it all by tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. This thing holds a 850 pounds. New unit. Just picked this bad boy up from Tractor Supply. There's another plug for you. Tractor Supply, $5.99. The old Tag and Brag bank account has taken a hit the last couple days, but it's all for the good fun of giving back to the land that gives so much to us. That's all there is to it. See what Dino's doing in here. We're gonna get rolling. I'm psyched. So our food plots are very sour. Our soil, I should say, is very sour. We got lime, lots and lots of lime. Food Plot Chronicles this week is going to be all about neutralizing your pH level. We got about 800 pounds of lime back here. We're about to go spread it. It'll be one hell of a good time. thought we were done, but boss man said, oh, no, 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 no. Let's get one more of them bad boys out, so fill this thing up. Another 800 pounds or so. Get it done. Get it in. Put the lime out. We don't have time to mess around.
We might have to turn things like twice, so I don't know if we should. I might see how that
I think you should
does first, and then
back here.
if it goes well, you know, or if it goes fast, which it should be able to cruise with that thing. We could fertilize after too, and then mix it in again. You know, give it a nice.
Yeah,
originally,
I think.
I thought we were gonna have to turn it and let it dry, but I think this is gonna all be dry.
I think you should mess with the disc. You should go through this stuff. Like go through this, go through the front field, and once I'm done up there, then I can fertilize all that and this, and we can turn it again if we need to.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna probably have to disc Terry's like twice.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
And we might have to till it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, get some of that, like get a turn in with this stuff before we fertilize if we're gonna end up turning it all again.
Right. Let's do it.
God bless. A couple thousand more pounds worth of lime, a couple thousand pounds worth of fertilizer, and we're gonna try and get to the point where we have a lot of this turned today. So we got a couple rounds of turning to do on each plot between the disc and the rototiller, in the midst of putting the fertilizer in between. And we're just gonna go. Beautiful day. It's getting hot out. We're just gonna go. Last fill up of lime, and basically I got one more plot to do, but before I do that, I'm going to do this little plot screen area, and you can see the road is literally, I don't know, 70, 80 yards right there. We have a food plot another 70 or 80 yards back, which because of the foliage right now, you can't see it as well. Nonetheless, it's there, and it's very secluded from the road when we allow it to be. So you can see this brown area right here is an area that we sprayed a couple weeks ago in preparation to put plot screen in here, and it's not a big patch at all, probably something that a lot of people would overlook. At the same time, this little blockage from the road allows less pressure or zero road pressure on the plot back there once the leaves fall, and it also allows us, if we are going to access from this way, it allows us to get in and out of here undetected. So you can't just focus on the food, you got to focus on entry and access and cover so that the deer can feel comfortable, especially if a lot of your property borders the road. All right, people. Oh, and riding that thing's like riding a bull. just turned this field again. Turned it last night before dark, and actually tried something different this year since we're going to be turning it probably 3 or 4 times before we actually plant. So we disked and tilled this way yesterday. Today went this way, gave it a little cross hatch. Felt like it chopped it up even more. I mean, this is money actually. We go over this one more time and we're going to be ready to roll. So cool part is it's sunny out today. Hopefully it'll give this whole thing time to dry out. The dirt, I mean, you can see it's already just like broken up, nice and fluffy. Could really realistically probably plant right now, but we'll end up coming in here probably to either tomorrow afternoon or Monday, fertilizing this whole thing and then planting beans. And we'll do this whole inner circle or inner square right here close to the redneck and beans, and then the whole outside will be turnips. So taking the ghillie suits off of the gillies today because they're starting to get infested with bees. This one got a little tore up with the wind, but I think we'll be able to put it back together. But nonetheless, we got to get them off because we're going to move them regardless, so it'll be easier to move them with it off. It'll be a lot lighter. We managed to come out of that one unscathed. Got the ghillie suit off. The only issue is we got a couple residents down here that don't know where to go. They're stuck on this little ledge. Oh, he's about to kamikaze. Look at this guy, he's coming out. They want to be friends. I have no idea how they got up here. You guys are gonna have to figure it out. Maybe we'll give a hand when we come back to move this thing. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys once again for joining us on this week's episode of Food Plot Chronicles. We appreciate you guys each week coming out to hang out, enjoy what we're doing, coming along this food plot journey with us. Please, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. We would love to hear any and all of your feedback as we are on this journey together. Next week, you got your wish. The corn and the beans are going in the ground. We're about to start sowing the seed. We're gonna sow the seed. We're sowing it, we're sowing it. I can't wait to sow it. Corn and beans in the ground. But hang on a second, you guys suck at planting corn. Yeah, thanks, but you know what? We also don't give up, and we're gonna keep trying. Thank y'all for watching again this week. We will see you right back here next week for the 3rd episode of Food Plot Chronicles. Peace.